Hello, 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 Scorpio. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I hope you're doing well. If this is your first time, I do believe that you were divinely guided to be here at this moment. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so very much for your continued love, your support. And I'm sending you love, light, blessings, and prosperity in every area of your life. Before I started, I heard, shake it off. Spirit wants us to shake it off, Scorpio. I don't know what you're going through, but this first card came out, Ear Guardian. Shift your perception. And that is just like in alignment with shake it off. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, or you have coming up, Spirit wants you to shake it off. To shift your perception. How you're looking at that situation. Always remember that all things work together for good, for those who love God and are called according to His purpose. Even the things that we so wanted to happen for us, that fell apart, that you're so disappointed about. Maybe it's that job, that position, that friendship, that partnership, that you were so hoping that it would work and nothing came of it. Maybe you got fed up, you walked away, maybe somebody ghosted you. But whatever it is, you may be facing that disappointment, and Spirit is saying shift your perception. Stop looking at it as negative. Try to see it from a positive perspective, because when it is done, it is well done by the divine. And I've had so many disappointments like you have, setbacks in life, where I'm so disappointed, it had me doubting. And then when it's all said and done and the divine worked it out, let me tell you, it couldn't be better. I am so happy that that other choice, that first thing didn't come through. Maybe this is just for us guys, but as ladies, sometimes you may go to the store and you see something that, at the moment, the price is so high. But if it's meant to be, you'll be surprised. You're passing, or you went back to that store and now it's on sale. You get such a great deal. That's what I'm talking about. That you're like, man, if I had bought it the time that I saw it, you would have paid so much for that thing. But because you were willing to wait, to make the sacrifice. And so I believe that if a lot of us work from that area where we change our perception. Yes, the people who hurt us in our life, maybe they were hurt as well. Have you ever thought about that? Hurt people. Maybe they didn't have anyone to tell them how handsome, how beautiful, how strong, how talented, how brave they were. And so when it was your turn, they did not have it inside of them to share with you. And even if they know those words, they did not feel confident in sharing them. They may have even thought that inside. Recently I was talking to a friend of my mom's, and she had me crying because she was sharing with me so many memories of my mom. And she says, your mom, I don't know if you know it, but your mom really loved you. And I know my mom loved me, but I don't think she didn't tell me, you know, like if I say, I love you, Mom, she said, I love you, dear. You know, but she wasn't as outright. But this is a friend that she has for many years now. And when this lady started to tell me, I cried because I didn't know. Because again, my mom growing up, she didn't have that. Nobody told her she was loved, she was beautiful, you know, but she was able to tell that to friends. And so it's the same thing, guys. Your family may not have told you that they love you, they were proud of you, how brave you are, how strong you are. But they probably told it to somebody else. They admire you. So Spirit don't want you to get bogged down by the negative situations in your life. Just change that perspective, that perception. That job didn't come through because it wasn't meant for you. Something better was out there for you. They had to fire you. You had to walk away. Because in order for you to get something new, one door must close before another one opens. So, and if we are willing to do that, just look at the positive side. Yes, that person betrayed you, abandoned you, neglected you, rejected you. You thought this was going to be the love of your life, and they walked away. But what is it that you got from that relationship that made you a stronger person, that made you better, not bitter? Now you're wiser. I mean, just be grateful for the experience. This is a journey. Isn't it better that that person left and go with somebody who is maybe their soulmate, more than you invest another 5, 10, 15 years only to invest so much and it doesn't work? You know, this is just life. It is seasons. People change. Times change. Just be grateful. Did you make children from that connection? Just be grateful for that. And give God thanks. And move on. Spirit is saying, shake it off. Shake it off. The she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Yes, Spirit wants you to shake off this gloom, doom and gloom. Shift your perception. The enemy wants you to see the bad. God wants you to see the bright side of it. And I'm telling you, if you do this, change your way of thinking. Start being thankful. Because, you know, sooner or later, some of these people who reject you, you're going to see them. You may even hear about them. And you're going to say, oh, thank you, Lord. That's the time you're going to say, thank you, God. But isn't it better? It's better. It's faith when you start to thank now. So then at least when you see the reward or what happened in the end, you're like, yes. I just knew it. I didn't understand it, but I knew that God was working all things out for my good. If you just if you just know that the divine has you, you are loved unconditionally. See, when people love you, when people give you something, they can take it back. Because people can give you love, then they pull it back. When they're upset, they take it back. It's just like, you know, having these channels. When people are upset because a reader or an influencer says something, click unsubscribe. Click, you know, from like to unlike, or they take it away. That's the fickleness, the fakeness, the temperamental, the hot and cold love of human. Whereas with God, it is constant. So just always put that at the forefront, that God has and knows everything that's best for you. And so when you unleash the wild within you, Spirit wants you to step into who you are born to be. Because as long as you keep looking back at the past, you will never, ever appreciate or walk into your future, your greatness. And remember, the enemy wants to have you tied to your past. This is why the rear view mirror in the vehicle is so small. You're not meant to stay there. The windshield is wide. That's your future ahead. You have a bright future ahead. And God came that you will have life and have it more abundantly. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy your peace, your potential, your greatness, your blessings, your abundance. So shake it off. Step into your creativity. You know, it's like, how crazy is this? This woman is like, you know, it's a wolf head. You know, a wolf on top of her head. This is bravery. You know, this is you don't care. This is you letting go. Not caring about what others say. Even if others hold on to who you were in the past, you know that you have greatness ahead. The heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Love and let yourself be loved. Spirit wants you to pour love into yourself. Love and let yourself be loved. Allow the divine to love on you. For so many of us, we spend a lot of time, you know, loving people, places, and things that only disappointed us, let us down every step of the way. And Spirit wants you to now pour this inside of you. When you think about your heart, it is such a sacred space. And yes, sometimes, you know, I'll think, oh my goodness, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? But you know what? All of that had to happen. Why did I entertain or allow these people in my life, even though I saw the red flags? But I'm telling you, when you allow yourself to be loved, spend time with yourself. Heal that little girl, that little boy within you. Take yourself out. You know, guys, go out alone and eat. Do something. Love, because when you love yourself, people who show up in your life will have no other choice but to love you. You see, she has the roses there. Take care of yourself. Love on you. The divine loves you. You know, this is that unconditional love that I'm talking about. Spirit is saying earth guardian. So we have the heart guardian and the earth guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. You know, like a palm tree. It doesn't matter how strong the force of the wind is. It may bend, but it won't break. Spirit wants us to stay rooted and grounded in our decisions. You know, don't allow people, places, and things to come in and hurt us so badly that we allow them to damage our root. Because God loves you. You are loved. You need to know that. And when you stay rooted, you know, whatever decision that you're embarking on, I see here, again, you're an earth angel. You know, having a rod there. whatever it is that you're going out on your journey, when you know the truth, when you know that whatever it is, you got it from the divine, then you don't have to allow people's opinion to change it, because you have faith. You know for sure that this came from the divine. Stay rooted and grounded when you're shifting your perception, because from time to time people will bring up the past. Don't go down that slippery slope with them anymore, and they may be surprised, because they are so used to every time, they know how to get to your heart by bringing up the past. That gets you riled up. You get angry, frustrated. You just go on a rampage. And then they will be surprised when they bring up those same things. And you said, you know what? I let it go. I shake it off. You know what? That doesn't bother me anymore. I give it to God. I give them to God. I don't care about what they are doing. What they meant for my evil, God is and work it out. He will work it out for my good. I have forgiven those people or that person. I release them. So you change your perception. At least you're here. You're still alive. That is what is important. You're here. You're still alive. You have another chance. So that is enough reason to stay grounded, to push on. When you're going out, embarking on your next journey, whether in relationship, business, career, whatever it is, you learn from your past. You learn not to be codependent on anything. Don't get attached to anything and anyone, because at any time, anything and anyone can change. The only constant is the divine. So you need to stay rooted and stay grounded in that. And in that way, that will help to guard your heart too. Because yes, you love people, you go in relationship, but at the same time, you don't go in there like, this is my all and be and all. Oh, if they die, I'm gonna die too. That kind of way of thinking, when you get stuck. And a lot of people with narcissistic tendencies, when they see that you're that way, where you're clingy, you need people to affirm you. You need people to build you up. Then this is why they will ghost you. They come in hot and cold and they're gone again, because they're stringing you on. They know how to get to you. But when you develop this courage to unleash, to let go of any fear, that I need to be with this person, I need to have this career so that I can look this way, that way. When you release all of those, and you know that by yourself, of yourself, you are enough. Nobody can break you. Nobody can change your foundation. You will remain rooted and grounded in who you are. Don't allow anyone, don't give anyone that power over you. Don't allow anyone to feel as if you can't do without them. Especially as you're starting to grow, mature in your walk with the divine. The only person you cannot do without is God, is the divine. You can do without that job, that spouse, those children, whatever it is that you think is so valuable to you. Because Job lost it all. He got very close to even losing his wife, because she was telling him, curse God and die, right? So in the end, all Job had was God. And in the end, what did God do for Job? Everything he had was multiplied. So it doesn't matter what you lose. God can give you more and better. Nobody ever go to Christ and get less. No one. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. So whatever it is, we don't know everything. So this is where our faith steps in. Trust the unknown, that the divine has you. God, if God is for you, who can be against you? And that is faith. We don't know, but we know that we are in good company with the divine. That is all that matters. Okay? Magic guardian, unlock the magic that's within you. You have magic within you. And that's on the heart guardian. Love on yourself. All that energy, time that you pour and invest in people, places, and things. Spirit wants you to pour that into you. And so that way you can unlock your creativity, your imagination. Because when you no longer, for example, have to worry who a person is with, are they cheating on me? Who are they on the phone with? That's less distraction for you. But a lot of people are so afraid to be by themselves that they prefer to settle, even though it is costing them their peace. Spirit wants you to take that power back. Pour it in yourself. Love on yourself so that you can unlock that magic that's within you. Connect with your emotions. A lot of us, we just go day to day. That's the water guardian. And that is us, our emotion. A lot of us, we don't deal with the hurts, the pain. We just wear, outside we look brave. And so people will look at us as if we have it all together, when in fact we don't. Spirit wants you to connect to your emotions. Some of you need to cry. Some of you need to laugh. Connect with yourself. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself, I love you. You're beautiful. You're handsome. Talk to that person you see in the mirror. But think about it as that's the 10-year-old version of yourself. How would you talk to a 10-year-old that you love? How would you? Wow. Spirit says choose your path. Choose your path. So yes, you have many choices. And Spirit is saying choose your path. This is the direction guardian. Are you going to choose to stay in the past? To live constantly in your dark shadow side? To think about your hurts, your pain, your hang-up? Are you going to choose life? So not only you can live, but your descendants can live. Choose your path. Choose your path. Spirit wants to connect with you. Because see, when you come in contact with yourself, you have no choice but to come in contact with your Creator. You become one with the divine. But you need to first shift your perception. Stop looking at yourself as a failure. You're not a failure. Stop looking at yourself as your mistakes. And this card came out before and I shuffled and it came out again. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Spirit wants you to slay all your fears. This is like you come in contact with your emotions. What is it that happened to you? That friend did to you that bother you? Bring it up. Bring it up to the surface. Come face to face with it. Talk about it to yourself as if you're talking to that other person. How much you hurt me, you disappoint me. and slay it and put it to rest and bury it. Don't keep stuffing it down, because then it becomes not what we are eating, but what is eating us on the inside. Connect with your emotions. It's hard, but in order for you to move on, you must deal with it. You must heal this. You must love and let yourself be loved. For where you are going, you have to be able to heal the trauma. Choose your path. Is that going to always be your story? Or the past could be a little bit of your story, but the main attraction, the magic that you'll be unlocking within is the greatness of your future. Because when people who walk away from you, or maybe you will have to walk away from some people to choose this path that you're going on, they're going to think you're foolish when you're choosing your path. But it's not their path, it's your path. And when they realize you went out with just faith, because you trust in the unknown, you trust, and they realize you went out no money, no friends, no connection, you know nobody. So when they see the end result, they have no choice but to give all the credit to God. They will see how brave you are. You know, they may not love you, but they will have to put some respect on your name. So don't be afraid to step out, to be bold into the unknown. Don't be afraid to track down your fears and your desires, guys. What are the desires that you need, you have? Bring it on. Call it in. So not only are you killing the things that are the enemies trying to kill, steal, and destroy you with your past, you're telling Satan, okay, I'm gonna help you with this. I don't need you to bring this up anymore. I can take care of it myself. I'm gonna slay it myself. Now, everything that I want, I need, I'm going to also call it in. So you're killing your fears. And also you're tracking down your desires. And because you have the power to unlock the magic within, you are the manifester, the magician. By shaking off your past, you are able to walk into your abundance. I'm telling you. Just do it. Just try it for once. Some of you, you're at your last. Your faith is dwindling. Hope is dwindling. This is your last hope. You're waiting on the divine. The divine is waiting on you to unlock, to kill these things inside of you, to forgive, to heal, to release, to shake off the spirit of fear, your hurts, your past, your baggage. Forgive. Choose your path. While you're here, choose your path. You have a chance to choose your path. Only you can choose it. And whatever it is that you decide, that's what you will live with. You will live with that. So if you choose not to, you're still making a choice. Because when you say, I'm not going to choose, you're still choosing. Oh, this is good. This is powerful. I love this. This is powerful. You are choosing. So when you say you're not choosing, you're still making a choice. Spirit is saying, whatever some of you are praying about within the next few weeks. Wow, at the back of the deck, big happy changes are coming in. Again, you know what you need to do. You know, you don't get paid. Wow. Flipped over, yes. 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 You don't get paid before you work. So you have to do the work. Some of you, you will tell me in the comments, I hope this will come true as you say. You know, only you alone can decide that. I can give you the word, but what is the condition of your heart to receive it? Is the word falling on good soil? Is it falling into thorns where they will later be choked out by negativity? Is it between like a rock where there's just a little bit of dirt, your heart is so hard, there may be a little bit of something there, but as soon as that is caught, it's gonna die because there is not enough nourishment to keep it going. For some of you, you will just bypass this as just another message. And then you keep wondering why nothing is happening. When you click on a video, it should be because you want a word, a message, not just to pass the time, not just to hear those messages and release them. For whatever journey you're on in your path, this is why these words are here. For some of you, it's within the next few months. And Spirit is saying, ask your angels. For some of you, Spirit is saying a year from now. For some of you, ask for help from others. I see romance here as well.